the 36-year-old driver from Rochester Hills, Michigan, already has a Cup title to his credit. It came back in 2012. He's making his second Championship 4 appearance and was able to clock in with 4 wins so far this season. And now we do welcome Brad Keselowski, driver 2, to the Race Hub show. And Brad, you have just been kind of quietly going about your business in the playoffs, collecting solid runs, steadily making your way through the rounds. Do you think you're kind of coming in a little under the radar to Phoenix here?
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, Caitlin. I just feel really good about it. I mean, we ran so good at Phoenix in the spring. We've been really good at all these types of tracks, and we had a great, third round here in the NASCAR playoffs. With 4th, a 6th, and a 4th. Great finishes, lots of stage points, lots of running up front. Probably had one of the best race cars at the end of the race at Martinsville. If I wouldn't have got us a little bit behind, maybe could have won it. I'm not sure yet, but a lot of positive momentum for sure.
Well, Brad, I know you're a historian of the sport. Your family dates back to your father racing ARCA. How cool is it for you to carry that name on? The Keselowski name in racing has always been prominent, and what you're doing has got to feel special.
Well, yeah, for my family, motorsports kind of runs in our blood and our DNA, Michael, and I think there's a lot of reasons why I want to win a championship. And it's hard to pick, just one and say this is it, because there's just too many. But certainly one of them is for my family, my mom, my dad, my uncle, that all helped me get started in my career. And I've been fortunate to win 1 championship, and I certainly want to win a second, but I really want to win it with my family there.
So, Brad, I know that you won the championship in 2012. It doesn't seem that long ago, but to you, how long ago does that feel? Does it feel like a lot, or is it just you're just waiting for that next one, like it could be this Sunday?
Yeah, sometimes, Bobby, I look back and it feels like a long time ago, and sometimes I look and I go, oh, that was just like a year ago. There's a saying in parenting where the days are long and the years are short, and it certainly feels that way sometimes. But that was a very special day for me. I'm extremely proud of it, and I want to relive it all the time.
Brad, one of my favorite memories from that 2012 championship was that gigantic beer. that was a thing of beauty. Can we bring that back if you go to Victory Lane in Phoenix, please?
I can make you a promise right here now. We will have a darn good time if we want to see it. And probably some adult beverages will be there. There's Larry Mack. Larry Mack was there, yeah. And I think he might have got some on him too. But it was a good time was had by all. I can't say I remember all the good time that was had, but I'm glad you guys have it on video.
So, Brad, what would a second championship mean to you, and a third overall for the captain, Roger Penske?
Well, there's a couple of things, Bobby, that stand out to me. One of the first things is the championship would certainly mean a lot to me personally, but beyond what it would mean to me personally, I'm really excited for a number of people on my team. 3 out of the 5 guys on our pit crew came through my truck team, and have been with me in some way or shape since the beginning of their career, and I want to see them kind of fulfill their dream. I know how big a deal it was for me, and I want it for them too. You got Jeremy Bullins that's done a great job with me on the Xfinity level and made his way to Cup, and I was so glad to see him have those opportunities. I want to see him have that opportunity to win a championship and get it. I think it means a lot to me personally, don't get me wrong, but it means as much to me for myself as it does probably even more so for the others on my team. I want to see them get that moment.
Brad, you mentioned kind of the team dynamic, which brings me to 2020. Obviously, this has been a very different year with no practices, no qualifying. This is going to be unique in Phoenix compared to what we've seen in years past. Sometimes the teams kind of playing some mind games with each other in the garage area. What do you think that the atmosphere will be like for championship weekend this time around?
That's a great point. Honestly, I didn't even think about that, Caitlin, but it used to be a championship weekend. You had all 4 teams and garages next to each other, and it seemed like there was maybe a little bit of, I don't want to say smack. You know how it is, a little bit of jabbing each other. And so that's not the case this year, right? You're just going to go to the track and you're going to race. It's got a lot of an old school feel for it, which I actually really enjoy. I'm not allowed in the garage area with the COVID protocols, so I don't get to really see it all the time. But I hear some of the stories, and It's part of the game.
It is part of the game. We won't have that anymore. As you said, it kind of simplifies things. Brad, thank you so much for your time. And, of course, best of luck to you in a few days out in Phoenix, Arizona.
I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for having me on. Wish you all the best.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.